everybody, it's your boy Tech B Swift coming at you today with another review. Today we're going to review the AnaTech21 case. Sleek, slim, protective for the Galaxy S7 Edge. I just picked this up on Amazon. I found the deal on Slick Deals. It was like, I don't know, the case on Amazon was $14.99 or something like that, and Slick Deals had a coupon to get it for $3.99 or $2.99. So I picked it up while I wait for my suitcase and my other cases to show up, which should be here in the next couple days. So let's jump into it. So on the back, you got little people jumping up and down, art for technology. It really just says a little information about their company, their address, their Facebook, Instagram account. Don't speak to the case at all, really. On the side, it doesn't really say anything. It said art for technology. On the front, it says sleek, slim, protective case. And on the right hand side, it says AnaTech21. So that's about it. Jump into this case. Of course, I'm going to take it upside down. So here's the case itself. We'll look at that more in detail. So inside of it, this fell out of this piece right here. The case comes with a limited 1-year warranty. It tells you to contact them if you have any issues. So that's nice that they give you a 1-year warranty on the case. Then it comes with a little description inside. Once again, gives you a little AnaTech21, little information inside of it. It's kind of cool. They give you a coupon. Thank you for your business on Amazon, 20% off coupon the next time you buy something. So that's pretty dope that they actually give you a coupon on top of the fact that I already got it for a coupon price. So I'm very happy with that. On the back, it tells you how to remove the case. They don't tell you how to get it on though, which is weird. That's funny. It tells you how to take the case off, but it doesn't really tell you how to put the case on. So that's a little backwards, but I mean, it's a case, right? I mean, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out. Then it also asks you to leave a review. Choose to give 5 stars on Amazon. So I guess they're trying to get some business. There ain't nothing wrong with that. If it's a great case, I'm happy to give 5 stars. I give them 6 if I could, if it's a great case. And that's it. That's all that comes in the case. So let's pop this on and see what the case feels like, look like. Just jump into it real quick. On the back of it, you got this textured side right here. I don't know if you can see it. You can definitely hear me run my finger over it. I do like that because it's rubbery gripped. This is a TPU case. It's a 2-layer. But I'd like the rubber grip in the back so it's not going to slip out your hand. You got a nice cutout for the camera. You got that same gripping material at the top here, which makes it look real sleek. It says the AnaTech21. I don't know if you guys can see that. There you go. On the case. And then you got the same little rubber right there. So aesthetically, the case looks pleasing to the eye. I mean, look at that. Woo! On the bottom of it, you have the cutout for the speakers, microphone, big cutout for the USB micro, and then it looks like a big cutout. This is a very big cutout for your headphone jacks. So I'm going to say it's 50-50 on headphones just because of the fact that, one, I don't use wire headphones anymore. I always use Bluetooth for everything. But it does look like it's cut out bigger, but I have had a lot of cases where you go to stick something in and it doesn't actually fit. So I'm not going to guarantee anything here. Sorry, I just thought of a dirty joke in my head. But check it out. I think you should be good with this. On the left-hand side, you got your volume rockers up and down. And at the top, you got another mic hole. And then you got your power button on the side. So like I said, this is a 2-piece case where you have a sulfur material on the inside and like a plastic material on the outside. And let's pop it off. There we go. So it has these little nits and slots that lock in place, which is a good thing. That means it's going to sit securely. Don't want to damage those getting it off. Man, these boys are locked on pretty good. It's pretty snug in there. There we go. Almost there. Okay. So you guys can see why it was so hard for me to pull it out. If you see right there, there's 3 slits. 1, 2, 3. There's slits on the sides. And that's so everything locks into place. And there's slits right here. You can see. And there's a slit right here. And then there's slits on the side on this side too. So that's cool. That's nice that they did that. And it looked like it's a slip on the side button. I don't know if that's supposed to be there, so that's questionable. It may be nothing. It may be the way the case is designed. It looks like this is the way the case is designed because it stops at both ends. But I could have ripped it just pulling it off too. So actually, that's the way the case is designed because it's on the side like that too. So cool. Feels real good in the hand. Like I said, this is a software rubbery TPU material. It does have this little checker pattern inside. They do that for air pockets, so they say to absorb shock. On the inside of it, it does say their logo and their website. And it says design in the U.S., made in China, of course. So it's designed in the U.S., but then they made it in China. Everything's made in China. Don't knock them for it. So let's jump into it. This is my titanium, or whatever they call it, Galaxy S7 Edge. This is a cheap case that I didn't do a review on because this is a $1 or $2 case I bought, so I didn't scratch on my phone until my other cases started to get here. I don't even know what name it is. It says air cushion technology. I don't know what case this is, but whatever. I don't like this case. It's too thin and it cuts in your hand. It's real sharp, but we're not reviewing that case anyway. So you always want to pop it in with your buttons first because the S7 Edge has buttons on both sides, not like the Nexus 6P. I'm going to go with the 2-for-1 special. So the 2 button side is going in first. Pop it in. Boom, just like that. Okay. So that's all on. Nice and snug. It's not going anywhere. And then back piece slides on. Now I'm assuming I'm going to have to fight with this since it locks in place. But we'll find out. Push it on. Oh, it's just snapping in place. You hear it? Wow. It's clicking in place. Clicking in place. There we go. Well, I was wrong. You didn't have to fight it and it went on snug. So, let's look at the case itself. Not room. There's not much room. There's not a big gap. There is a little gap here. But it's not much. I can barely get a fingernail in it. Let me see if I can close that off a little more. Nope. So, there's a tiny bit of gap right here that I can get my finger in. There's absolutely no gap on the top. There's no gap on this side. There's no gap under the buttons. All this is very smooth. There's no gap there. Just so you guys can see it. There's no gap on the bottom. There looks like to be a little gap right here. See if I can press that in. Okay. So I got a little gap right there still. And no gap at the bottom here. So there's 2 spots where I have a little gap, and I'm wondering, is it me? Is it a bad installer? Because everything else is on perfect, and this doesn't feel like it's sitting in there like it's supposed to be. So I'm thinking it's me, but whatever. It doesn't change the protection on the phone and the rest of the way of the phone. So sitting in the case, I mean, it's smooth, right? It's nice. Still thin profile case. Has a lip ever so lightly. It protrudes out ever so slightly. If you can see it right there, it does protrude out on the top and on the bottom. So you don't have to worry about it. You can put it face down. It will cover the screen. It does have very, very thick protection and coating on the bumpers, which I like. I'm very happy with this. So that's good. So overall, I'm very, very happy with this case. I mean, for $3, this is an amazing deal. You can't beat it. I say again, I'm wondering if the installation that's not 100% perfect is my fault. I am going to take it off after this video and put it back on because I think that I can get it 100% sealed. But as far as the case on itself, I mean, it feels good. It feels your hand. It feels securely in your hand. Doesn't feel too slippery. Doesn't make the case feel super, super big and bulky. It is thicker. It's going to be hard for you guys to see this because this is a clear case. But it is thicker than the case that I had on it. But this case provided absolutely no protection as far as drop. I mean, this was all straight, scratching it on the back. It did have some corners on the bumpers, but this case didn't do anything. I mean, it's a cheap little case. This case here is a little bit thicker. but it still feels good in the hand. This phone is so thin, you're not going to worry or pay attention to it. So I'm happy with that. Overall, I'm happy with the cases. So I will have multiple cases coming in over the next couple of days, including the Soup case, which was a big review on One Nexus 6P. I love their cases. Plus, I got a couple other cases coming. I got the UAG. I got several cases. I'm a case fanatic. I always like to find that perfect case that feels perfect.